Citizen, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's we'll try to do the another benchmark test on this Mi11 device, which has got the Snapdragon 888 processor by using the Realme cooling fan. As you can see, friends, so we do know one thing, that the Snapdragon 888 processor will definitely become a lot of heat after intense kind of usage. But let's see, with the using the Realme cooling fan, will that decrease the temperature in this phone or not? That is what I'm going to concentrate in this video. So I'm using the right now Mi11 device, which has got the Snapdragon 888 processor, as you can clearly see, friends. So let's see whether the score also will be increased or not. This is the exact variant I'm trying to use, which is a 8GB RAM variant and Snapdragon 888 processor. And with the Snapdragon 888 processor, we can expect the benchmark scores really higher, much higher, but that will definitely result in the high temperatures as well, very high temperatures, friends. So overall, I did get high temperatures up to 46 and 47 degrees as well. Here it's showing only 44, but when you physically test the temperature, it went up to 46 as well. But let's see, if you're trying to use the Realme cooling fan, will the temperature will be decreased or not? That is what my main focus will be there. Let me take the screenshot. I took the screenshot of this complete image. So later we'll try to compare with this temperature versus the Realme cooling fan temperature. That is what I'm going to do right now. So I'll try to keep the exact cooling fan position on the top of ear beside this camera. So I did clear all the background applications, so there is no background applications running at this point, and the brightness also decreased to only 70% brightness I'm trying to use during this time of testing. So now let me try to quickly connect this kind of clip, which is exactly above the camera. The only problem, you cannot actually place exactly on this camera top because this bump is too high for this kind of thing. So what is happening is that this portion of this one is not touching exactly the phone surface. So because of this bump, I need to slightly move it downwards. As you can see, friends, this is only the maximum height I can actually take in this Mi11 device. So as you can see, now it should be touching the bottom surface as well, this cooling part of this Realme cooling fan. Now let's see, using this Realme cooling fan, when the temperature will be maintained really low, and will it definitely increase the higher score in the another benchmark or not? That is what I'm going to test in this moment. Let me try to quickly connect the Realme cooling fan. So before starting the test, let's even check the temperatures of the normal. So on the top it's 33 degrees. So 33 only, friends. So my room temperature is also 30 degrees, so it's not higher. There is no AC, there is no cooler at this point in my room, nothing at all. And the backside temperature is 32 degrees, as you can see, 32, and even under this portion also 32. So backside is kind of 32 and the front is 33. So these are the temperature readings for the beginning of the test. So now let's try to quickly open the another benchmark test and start the test continuously. Let me try to quickly turn on this fan. So right now the fan is turned on, as you can clearly see, friends, the fan is turned on. And let's see what will happen with the results. That is a really interesting thing. So the test has been successfully started, and I'll try to check the temperatures meanwhile. So for a couple of percentages, then we'll get to know how much maximum percentage the phone can actually reach by using the Realme cooling fan. So this is my first time I'm doing this kind of testing with the Realme cooling fan in the Snapdragon 888 processor. This is a quite disadvantage, friends, with the Snapdragon 888. You will get really high performance, but that will definitely result in few things like higher temperatures and much more battery draining as well. That is a few problems which we'll be experiencing. So mostly this area will be a lot of heat every time, this portion beside this camera, this kind of area, most of the time. That is the reason I have selected this kind of location in this testing. So let's see, friends, I think the cooling part is currently touching exactly the phone surface. If you notice a little bit, it's touching, as you can see. In case if you want me to do any other videos using this Snapdragon 888 processor, comparing with the iQOO 7 or any other smartphone, so make sure to comment below, friends. So definitely I'll do my best to post the video as soon as possible for you all. So again, I'll be back after a couple of minutes of continuously running the another benchmark test, and then we can discuss what is the temperatures the phone is increasing. So right now it immediately increased up to 36 degrees. 3 degrees got increased. Backside 34 started to slowly get higher, as you can see, friends, clearly 34 degrees right now, and front is 36.8 degrees. It started to increase little by little. So again, I'll be back after a couple of minutes. So right now I did keep on the stand, as you can clearly see, friends. Let's check the temperature, how much right now. It's 37.8 degrees. It's slowly gradually picking up, and my room temperature is still at 30 degrees only. Same temperature, my room temperature, and slowly building up. So today night I'm trying to make another video, friends, on another benchmark extreme text with the full brightness mode turned on in other phones, so comparing with other devices. So make sure to stay tuned for that video in case if you're interested to know about the extreme another benchmark test which I'm going to do in these phones. So again, I'll be back after a couple of minutes and continuously running this another benchmark test. Then we can discuss the scores and temperatures. So right now we did get close to 64% of doing the another benchmark test, and the temperature is around 38 degrees right now. I think it's kind of really working. I can actually feel some kind of cool as well sideways. So right now that this side is 36 degrees right now, this portion 35 degrees, and the side is about 34 degrees, 32 degrees as you can see friends. So under this one it's showing like 35 degrees and 36 degrees. I think overall the phone temperature did not decrease above 40 degrees till now. So 39.2 is the highest overall till now. So let's see what will happen after a few percentages. That is what I'm really interested to see, how much the maximum temperature it can reach. And you can take the care about the battery percentage. Before I did start about 100% exactly. So right now it's 98% of the battery. So let's see friends what will happen after a certain amount of time. So right now we are getting close to 92% as you can see. Right now the temperature is 38 degrees only friends. So that's really good. As you can see right now the temperature it's not that higher at this point. You can see the 36 degrees on the back side, 35 degrees, 34 degrees as you can see. So definitely the Snapdragon 888 chipset is really powerful, but it just needs some kind of cooling. So just for the processor to get cooled down and to give the better results, that is what in my opinion, after using a lot of Snapdragon 870 chipset, 870 chipset is really good in terms of the performance wise, in terms of the maintaining the low temperatures as well. That's really good. But the front side it's 37 degrees only, but overall till now the phone did not cross the 40 degrees, and my room temperature is normal 30 degrees only. As you can see my room temperature completely is normal only 38 degrees. So let's see what will be the final scores if you are doing this kind of test conditions. And 7,67,000, and I can see the temperatures. As you can see friends, there's a huge change even in the GPU. In the GPU also it increased up to 3 lakhs. So the temperatures are really great as you can see right now. Let me try to take the screenshot and we can compare side by side how much it is before and how much it is now. Then we'll try to focus on the CPU and the GPU and the temperature. These 3 things are main purpose of this kind of Antutu benchmark test results. That is what I'm trying to focus right now. Let me quickly open the gallery. So these are before results which I have taken a screenshot. As you can see, these are the before which has got higher temperatures 44 degrees, and the GPU is of 297 and CPU 206. So now this time let me try to show you the today's picture. Temperature you can see friends is not increased much temperature as you can see before and now. And the CPU and the GPU you can also see GPU 3 lakhs. I think for the first time I'm seeing this kind of 3 lakhs in this smartphone in the Mi11 device. And the CPU little bit got decreased. Graphics GPU got increased. You can see slightly decreased in the CPU performance 184 and 206. As you can see friends, the clear difference. So all this is a test using the Realme cooling fan clip. Now let me try to remove the Realme cooling fan clip and let's see the temperatures, how much it will be there exactly under that Realme cooling fan. That is what I'm going to see right now. Let me try to quickly keep it side and I'll try to check the temperatures, how much we're gonna see exactly. 22 degrees as you can see, 22, and in this spot 31 degrees, and side spot 32, 35, 34, but in these surroundings it's only 30 degrees. So overall we are seeing up to 4 degrees less than the surrounding degrees friends. That is what I did observe during this time of testing. So 35 degrees and 31 degrees, 4 to 5 degrees less we are seeing in this cooling fan if you try to use in this kind of position exactly. That is what I can feel friends. And if the area is included a little bit kind of big, that would be really advantage, like this kind of square box instead of small box. So thank you for watching this video friends. This is a quick review and see you in the next video, and then stay tuned. See ya. Bye.